Vaez is the director of Iran project at the International Crisis Group and joins us live now from Washington, D.C. Good to speak to you, Ali. So, United Arab Emirates-led investigation said it was a state actor, but stopped short of naming a country. Why?
Well, the evidence presented yesterday was neither concrete nor conclusive. This is maybe because the Emiratis don't have the evidence that Iran was actually behind this, or it might be that they have the evidence, but they actually don't want to escalate tensions with Iran by directly accusing Iran of being involved in these attacks.
But what do you think could have been behind these attacks if not Iran?
Look, the fact that these were sophisticated doesn't necessarily mean that a state actor was behind them. However, it is also not entirely unexpected if Iran was to conduct an operation like this, because the Emiratis and the Saudis are facilitating the U.S. oil embargo against Iran, which is basically strangulating the Iranian economy and cutting off its lifeline. If it happens to any other country, they might try to push back, and there is always a backlash involved in these things. So it is not unexpected for Iran to signal in a very calibrated and measured way that the other side is also vulnerable. And if the dynamics in the region are going to continue in this direction, it will be a lose-lose scenario for everyone.
And on the other hand, what are the likely consequences if an investigation determines that it is Iran?
Look, again, this type of operation, I think, is extremely difficult to prove with concrete evidence that Iran was involved. Apparently, the U.S. is getting its intelligence from an Israeli source that maybe has more concrete evidence. At this stage, it's hard to say. But if there is a sign that Iran was involved in this, again, I think the interpretation is that this was a warning shot from the Iranians to the Americans and their allies in the region, that if they continue with this type of strangulating the Iranian economy, it would come at the cost of regional instability and insecurity for everyone.
Ali Vaez, thank you very much for joining us here on TRT World.